One of the things that's taking place in Gippsland is there's growing attention to gender inequalities in paid work, in wages, in political decision-making that are, part of communities throughout Gippsland, and efforts to shift those will also shift domestic and family violence.
I'm Natalie McDonald. I'm the Chief Executive of Quantum Support Services here in Gippsland.
Hi, I'm Michael Whelan, the Mayor of Coast Shire Council.
Hi, I'm Ellie Wasty. I'm the CEO of Coast Shire Council.
My name is David Morgan and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Wellington Shire Council.
So my name is Ruth Rogan. I'm the Executive Officer for the Mirboo North and District Community Foundation.
I'm Ellen Jane Brown. I'm the Executive Officer of the Latrobe Health Assembly. Over to you.
Hello, I'm Tanya and I'm the Chair of the Latrobe Health Assembly.
Hello, I'm Moya Davies.
Did you see those numbers? They were bloody horrific.
Yeah, I did see those.
What's my response to our domestic violence figures? Gippsland's unfortunately always been at the top 10. Wellington, I think, was first in 2020, so it's incredibly sobering. And it really sheets home to us that we need to work hard to try and understand what causes it and to find appropriate solutions. Yeah, look, we've only just, so a Gender Equality Action Plan, we've only just released it. There's a number of actions from that. So some will be easy, some will be harder, but we've made a start. We need to start that journey, and we need to in a sense, to actually make the change that we can't return back. And often that's linking it to some evidence and data and science that if you do this, there's actually benefits to liberalisation. And more, we're seeing that evidence. We're seeing that if you do have inclusive employee policies, for example, that you actually benefit. Productivity increases, you get more people applying, it just makes sense. We can do something internally here, but we also have a role externally as well. So we're also a leader in our broader community.
The data is really scary. The statistics are really quite horrifying and of great concern for Council. So we do understand that there are issues in our community that we need to deal with. In my mind, it's often around equity, women having equal opportunity at the local government level. We've got to make it happen, and that's really hard because we just don't have the funding to do it.
We were the first local government in Victoria, and maybe in Australia, still to be verified, but I think it is Australia, is to introduce equal parental leave for our employees.
What we've seen with the increase in diversity we've had in this council is it's really adding great quality to the considerations of council.
We believe that we're absolutely doing the right thing. We know we're doing the right thing. We are on the right side of history. But the pushback to me says that we've still got quite a way to go to achieve gender equality.
I think the challenges are about working in the trade where health and wellbeing outcomes for the community are not always the best. And more often than not, it's difficult to get people to engage. So whilst we know there are problems, we know that deep down there are issues that need to be resolved. We can't live alone. It is about working with community.
I think quantum's an interesting one because, we're probably 95% female, and that's our history. But we actually support our staff in a range of ways, starting by making sure that we're paying market and above rates. And we will look at flexibility. We're actually probably one of the most flexible community service organisations now with a complete work from home, flexibility that has come out of COVID, but it actually really suits our workforce.
Well, we have a new campaign that's just been launched called Family United, and that is targeting young or new first-time parents. And so we know when you enter into having a family and becoming pregnant, it challenges the stereotypes around gender. So our project is about encouraging healthy conversations and healthy relationships so that before the baby comes, you've got a really strong foundation to work on.
That challenge belongs to all of us to actually do something about it. When we reflect on some of the statistics in East Gippsland in particular, we have some of the highest gender-based violence in not just Victoria, but also in the country. And most alarmingly, a lot of that gender-based violence is witnessed by young people, and that, I think, really breaks our heart. It's something that we really need to address. It belongs to all of us. We all need to take individual responsibility for our language, for our beliefs, our values and our actions.
We need to tackle just the stereotypes. But interestingly, from my own personal perspective, coming here from Ireland, I found the gender stereotypes pretty rigid.
It's not that we're out there targeting family violence as an issue, but rather recognising that in all the work that we do, it is embedded, and that as we unpack the various activities, we might discover them and create an awareness.
Work towards, no harm for anyone in that family environment. That would be a great outcome for all of us.
Every single person, male, female, regardless of so the demographic sector, if you like, that they come from, feels safe and included in our workplace.
Anything that supports women in Gippsland has my absolute support.
Community has a powerful voice and has a range of experiences that can inform all of our thinking, and that if you are prepared to give a little, then the outcomes will be amazing.